say anything, bro.
Cut your mic off from that mouth. All right, good. Good. Yeah. You're telling me, a friend of mine
County, Alabama, the state of Alabama, the United States of America, and parts of Ireland. It is yours truly, Richard White, coming at you in beautiful Eufaula, Alabama. Let me tell you something. If you're still in Pike Road, it ain't that far of a drive. There were some troopers working it, so be careful. But you need to come on down here. This is a beautiful, beautiful evening out here in Eufaula, Alabama. I am joined by the golden voice from Panama City, Florida, Councilman Coach Mr. Chris Myers. Chris, how are we doing tonight?
Hey, it's Friday night, and the lights are on, the band's playing. I really don't know where else I want to be.
I tell you, Myers, I can probably think about 1,000 other places I'd rather be, but I'm glad to be here, and this is going to be what I call a barn. Oh, they saying the national?
You got a lot more going on than I do if you got 1,000 places you'd rather be.
Well, I'm pretty popular. And
no question.
A little bit popular. Are they about to do the anthem? No. So we are down here for a barn burner game. We got Eufaula, which is undefeated, against your Pike Road Patriots. We're standing for the prayer and the anthem here. So if you're at home, stand up.
Let us pray. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for this beautiful Friday evening. Lord, we thank you for safe travels from Montgomery, both places near and far. We pray for your safety on the field, all those that are surrounded, all the players, coaches, and officials that are gathered here on this evening. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to bring glory and honor to your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now, to honor America, please remain standing for the posting of the colors by the Eufaula High School JRTC and for our national anthem performed by the Eufaula High School Mighty Tiger Band.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem there by the Eufaula High School Band and Color Guard and ROTC. Doing a wonderful job with that. But yeah, we're here. Me, Richard White, Chris Myers, Michael Bratcher running that video down there. Brian Harris making the man bring it all together and doing an excellent job as our engineer. And my son just texted me, he said he got 100 on his test today. How about that, Myers?
That's where it's at right there.
We'd also
Takes after mama.
like to thank the Pike Road Quarterback Club for putting this together and getting Michael and Brian to commit to this. It's a lot of effort. Myers and I have the easy job. We obviously are good looking, and we just show up and start calling the game. They put it together, not that they're not good looking. And also like to thank Dr. Keith Langford, superintendent of our school, Miss Andrea Manis, principal, and Miss Joy Washington, athletic director, and all the administration, teachers, janitors, cafeteria, school bus, across the whole school system. Thank y'all for everything, for helping our kids out. But Chris, it's a beautiful night tonight. We've won 2 in a row. Eufaula's won 4 in a row. What do you think the keys are this evening to face them?
Well, I think there's a few. On offense, we've got to kind of continue what we've been doing these last couple of games. We've gotten better and better, run blocking up front. The offensive line is getting some experience, and those younger guys that haven't been playing varsity, now they've gotten those games under their belt, and they're getting better and better each week, which leads to Rogers and Williams and AT scoring more touchdowns, getting more rushing yards. I think controlling the ball like that is one of the keys on offense. Also, the turnovers. We got to get a game where we don't have any. So if we can do that and win the turnover battle, that'll be huge tonight. And then the other thing offensively, they've got a heck of a player in number 9, Yanzi. He's an Alabama commit, defensive end. He runs really well, plays well in space. He's a lot to deal with. So on offense, we got to make sure we know where he is, and we got a guy on him at all times, I think. And then we'll be able to move the ball.
Myers, I heard that he's defensive end, I think, by trade. But I was talking to some of the Eufaula guys earlier that have been doing the radio for a long, long time, and they said they might line them up in all different places. How much of a stress does that put on an offense?
When they move them around like that, it's a lot of stress. Because I know, we had a pretty good defensive lineman last year, Curtis Perry, and we'd move him around. He'd go from end to nose. And, on the offense, when you're calling the game, if you know he's going to line up on an end, then you can kind of call away from him and run the other way. When they line up in the middle and they're getting pressure up the middle, it's really hard to deal with because you can't run away from that. So we got to count for him, whether he's inside or outside, just knowing where he's at and making sure we got a hat on him. That's critical.
And I tell you, Chris, I got here pretty early and was talking to some of the Eufaula folks, nice folks. And number 9, you're speaking about him. He's had a lot of tragedy. Last 3 weeks ago, his granddad died, and last Friday, his father passed away. As a matter of fact, tomorrow they're having the funeral service here at the stadium. So our thoughts and prayers, both Chris and mine and our community, go out to number 9 and his family dealing with, that's bad, man, but at such a young age, have to deal with your granddad and your dad. So prayers are to him and his family, and give them some extra peace and comfort, please, God in heaven, dealing with this. I tell you, Chris, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but whatever. But University of Alabama, one of their assistant coaches, who I believe used to coach here a while back, anyway, he's close to him, and he is here tonight at the game. My understanding is he came to be with him tonight. And for the funeral remarks, that speaks, as an Auburn fan, that no Auburn, Alabama when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it speaks a lot for that assistant coach in the University of Alabama program, that he would come when they're preparing for a game, Chris, to come down to a high school.
No doubt. I mean, that's good on them to show up for that young man. Another guy on the other side of the ball, Richard, number 72 for them, is going to one of the greatest institutions in the country, Georgia
Auburn?
Tech. He's committed over there to Georgia Tech. So, but he's a big offensive lineman. They'll pull him and they'll run behind him, and he moves people out of the way. So he's another thing that the defense got to deal with on the defensive ball. But other than that, I think, if our defensive line could do what it's been doing and get penetration, because since week 1, we're probably going to see a team throw the ball more than what we've seen.
Okay.
They've got a quarterback. He's a senior. His last name's Cotton. Does a pretty good job throwing the ball around. They've got number 15. He's a kind of H-back tight end. They'll throw it to him some too. And they do a good job trying to throw it. So defensively tonight, we got to get pressure on him with our defensive line and some of the blitzes that we run, and also the guys on the back end are going to have a long night, making sure they're on the right man and covering them up.
Well, I'll tell you, Myers, I was walking the field earlier like I do, to get a feel for it, and there's a little tension I feel in the air. Maybe it's just me, but Coach Rigby's back after 3 years with Eufaula. He left, and came over to Pike Road. We're glad he's there, but I think there might be still a little bit of some bad blood out there maybe. So this has a little more extra meaning, I'm sure, to him, his family, our school. And let me ask you this, Chris. When a coach does that, when they come across, do you feel like the players are playing extra hard for them, or they just try to treat it like a regular game?
Well, I think there's always emotion involved with through the fans and the players. It also depends on the relationship they had. But no matter what, whenever the game starts, everybody's trying to win. I think that's the thing. Like Coach Rigby said in his podcast earlier today, which y'all aren't catching that. It's a good little podcast to kind of get caught up on what's going on.
Brought to you by Vaughn Forest Church there in Adam Bishop.
But one thing, if you're talking about scheme, they probably have a good idea of what Coach Rigby runs and what the defense runs, and vice versa. They probably know scheme too. But to me, an advantage would be knowing personnel over scheme. So knowing which guy can do what, and if there's someone that you can attack or a weakness that you know of just because of the personnel, then I think that's an advantage to Coach Rigby. So hopefully we'll see some of that.
And Eufaula's head coach was Coach Rigby's assistant for a long time. Actually, again, talked to some folks from Eufaula. He played with the New York Giants in the Super Bowl with Eli Manning, so they're very familiar with each other. He got promoted when Rigby left, and so these two coaches know each other. I'm sure they're friends. But tonight, for the next never how long, I think they're going to be going at it. Here we go. Eufaula with the kickoff, a short one, fair catch from Pike Road. That's going to be about the 39-yard line of Pike Road, going from our left to our right on a beautiful night here. It's a little muggy. I kind of feel like I'm back in Mobile, but a little muggy. I'd say, I'm no Rich Thomas, but I'd say 76.
Nailed it. Why not?
Okay, thank you.
I wonder if that's a strategy right there, Richard. They didn't want to kick it off to Rogers back there, catching it, do a pooch kick. And
well, I'll be honest, that's why you went to one of the finest institutions. I no more thought about that. I thought it was a bad kick, but no. That's why you went to Tech. You're smart. And you're right. Keep it out of Rogers. I'm sure we'll hear his name a lot, but that might be a brilliant call by the coach. Don't let one of the best players in the state get the ball. Here we go, folks. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Yeah, it looks like we slipped a little bit, picked up 3 yards. I think the give was to Rogers right there. Looked like we might have been trying to read number 9, Yanzi, right there.
Here we go. Looks like Pike Road's moving a little fast, no huddle like they normally do.
All right, jumping the spread set.
2nd and 7.
Try to draw them off. All right, Richard, we tried to, looks like we might have read the jet sweep, and the quarterback kept it and hit up right behind the tackle over there behind Bison Lane.
That's going to be a big,
picked up a couple yards.
Big 3rd and 5 here for Pike Road, about the 45-yard line. First quarter just started, 11 minutes, 0-0. Pike Road with the kickoff here in Eufaula, Alabama. 2 6A teams going at it tonight. Eufaula undefeated and Pike Road 2-2. Here we go, Myers, 3rd and 5.
It's interesting. They're substituting their guys in whenever we went into the G line or heavy package. Looked like substitution kind of messed with them, so they're called a timeout to get it together. You know that they knew that package was coming, so I'm sure they had. You can see the Patrick Screws, the offensive lineman that's committed to Georgia Tech. He was running in there. They're putting him, look like on whenever they see that heavy package, they're going to try to put him in there as a big body up front.
So he's playing both ways on some of the plays tonight.
It looks like he's definitely playing both ways.
Let me ask you this, Myers. The offense that we run here at Pike Road, I assume, and I should know this probably, but I don't. Coach Rugby run the same thing at Eufaula for those 4 years?
Yeah, I think you ran a similar thing. I think he always, at least for a long time, has had that short yardage package. I think we're probably maybe jumping in it more than he did here, based off personnel. Maybe having 3 running backs that you can give the ball to. Maybe he's jumping in that a little more, but yeah, he had that package here.
Here we go, folks. 3rd and 5. Number 22, off left
there
tackle.
We go.
Number 22 still running, baby. Number 22 down to the 34.
Nice run.
Eufaula, heck of a run there, Myers.
Very nice run. Looked like a little inside handoff to AT going around the left side. And I would imagine they're probably keying Rogers when you're looking at 3rd and 5, and then sometimes you slip it into
Brilliant.
AT. And, man, that was a really good run by him.
Brilliant.
He was very patient through the hole
Yeah.
and then skirted out once he saw a crease.
I was gaining about a 20-yard scamper there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35 of Eufaula. Pike Road, about 10 minutes left in the first quarter. We got a lot of movement. By the way, folks, throughout the night, I'm going to be talking about our sponsors. And I could care less if you get sick of it because they've laid the money down to help the community, help the school, help these kids out. And so we're very, very thankful for that. First quarter is brought to you by Shaw Technology. First quarter, Shaw Technology. I'll get a little more about what they got going on in a minute. The first downs are brought to you by Gunthorpe Financial. So that first down there, 2nd and go, Gunthorpe Financial. I hope I say his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, that was a little give to the fullback. We're pushing them back. That's what you like to see right there.
Yeah, they got those 5 yards back. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35. Turnovers tonight brought to you by Southern Orthopedic Surgeons.
Hopefully we don't hear much of that on our side.
No, we hope to hear a lot on their side. Red Zone, Pike Road Patriot Fund, home of the Crawfish Bowl. Sacks, Hawthorne, Atchison, Riddle, attorneys at law. First downs, Gunthorpe Financial. Touchdowns, Vaughn Forest Church. Halftime, the law offices of Vickers and White. Here we go, 2nd and 10.
That was a good sign, Richard, right there. We just blew him off the ball and took him for 5 yards on a ride.
Ooh, get through there. About 3 or 4 yard gain there. Going to bring up a big 3rd and 7. By the way, just because y'all are at home, I wrote down on my notes. Actually, I do some notes before the game. I'm going to talk about the etiquette of football, and it's not golf and it's not tennis. I don't care if you're at the stadium, if you're at the house, nursing home, at a restaurant. I'll be weird if you're at a restaurant, but you're allowed to yell, scream, go crazy.
Everybody's got iPads and phones. You can watch and listen.
That's right, baby. Here we go, 3rd and 7, big play.
There's AT around that left side again.
22 around left side. It's going to bring up a big 4th, and it looks like, let's call it 3. I'd rather round up. 4th and 3. Let's see what Coach does. We got 8 minutes, about 9 minutes left. This is the first big of the play of the game. If you're at home, stand up, yell, cheer, keep your clothes on, but go crazy here. Let them hear you all the way in Pike Road, or if you're in Vail, or some of y'all might, I don't know, maybe Huntsville, whatever. Stand up, yell, cheer, get ready, baby. Big 4th and 3. First big play of the game. Oh, boy. That's a broken play. That's bad. That's bad, Myers.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if that was a design quarterback keep or if something happened in the backfield.
Well, either way, 4th down failed. We got the Pike Road defense coming out for the first time. Eufaula's got the ball on their own 30-yard line, going from our right to left.
I tell you what, Richard, that was still okay. I mean, we got the offsides and got behind the chains there, but we were moving the ball and showing that we could move the line of scrimmage. So that's a good sign, for the first series anyway.
Number 6 in motion. Number 14 back to throw. Little screen pass to 2. Good pursuit there. I tell you, when I first looked at that, it looked like he had a half a mile to run. That was good closing in on our defense.
Yeah, that was a good call.
2nd and, let's say 7.
That would be great. If we can stop the screen game with the pressure that we bring, then that's a good sign for us also.
Number 14 back, looks like a run back to his left. Number 15 in motion. Number 6 now. Little jet sweep run. That ain't going anywhere, buddy.
There we go.
That ain't going anywhere, buddy. Myers, on those screen passes, what's that for? To slow the rush in when they do those screens. You see NFL do it a lot.
Yeah.
What are they trying to do with that?
First, that was a great play by Malik to stop that. But, yeah, the screen, they're trying to slow that rush down. Okay. So, to me, it looks like they know that, hey, that defensive line is going to be coming at them. They're going to be blitzing. So, if you can get it behind their pressure, then you got a chance of breaking it.
Okay. Pass is complete. However,
it looks like short.
That's going to be about 2-3 yards short on their side of the field, 37. Let's see what their coach decides to do. Good pursuit there by Pike Road to get in the backfield, rush the throw. Good catch, though, by the Eufaula kid. Hey, they're punting right now, baby. That's a big stop for the defense. If you're at home, do some no cussing. Do some clapping and yelling, baby. We're the first stop of the night. Who we got back there? Chris returning, one man.
Is that DJ Tolliver?
Yeah, I think so.
I tell you what, Let's see, make sure we line up right when they're doing a shift. That's a good sign for the defense, though. For the quarterback, it's going to be throwing it, and we got pressure on them all 3 down, so that's good.
Yeah, you're right, Myers. They had good pressure on them. It seemed like all 3 plays. They didn't get a first down. Big stop. Pike Road in white tops. I'm colorblind, but looks like blue pants, white helmets. What color are they? Is that red?
They're in all red from head to toe.
Red head to toe. Look like Clemson. Actually, Clemson's orange, aren't they?
Yeah, but you're colorblind, so you get a pass.
They have paws on their helmets, though. So here we are, folks. Eufaula, we got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's kind of the Clemson look with the Auburn eye of the tiger down there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got that split back set. Let's see where we go.
That was Rogers up the middle. About a yard gain. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are new to Pike Road football, number 21 is a very, very special talent God has given him, and he has worked hard to improve that, and he's a special player. I believe he'll be playing at the next level. So number 21, Rogers, but the whole team, it's a team effort, baby. This ain't golf, all right? So without blocking, he ain't doing nothing much. Here we go again. There's Rogers trying to bounce it outside.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. They closed that up pretty good. It was interesting that first series. A lot of times when you got a player like an Alabama commit, like the Yonzi kid, you're either double teaming and triple teaming them, or a lot of strategies are, reading them also. So you don't block them, make them make a decision on if they're going to take the handoff or the pitch, and read them and then make them be wrong on their decision. Now, some kids are athletic enough to where in high school they can pull off doing both. So hopefully that's not him.
Sounds good. 3rd and 7 here. Crap. We got a little early start. It's going to make it 3rd and 12 here. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Each team, this is Pike Road's 2nd time to have the ball. We moved it down the field, Myers. The first time we just got stuck there about the 30-yard line. And but the good news, like you said earlier, you followed 3 and out.
Yes.
So that was a big first stop to set the tone there. 3rd and 12 here for the Patriots. Need to get to about the 43-yard line.
All right, took it right up the middle and picked up 5 yards, but it's going to be 4th and 7.
Yep.
So I'm sure we're going to punt right here. Yeah, 2 series, 2 penalties. Giving away 5 yards, that doesn't help.
No, yeah.
Hopefully the kids will just settle in and relax. This is a big game, and they're a top 10 team in 5A. It isn't like we're coming to play some slouch.
Undefeated.
Absolutely.
You got Seaman back there punting. I tell you, he's done a heck of a job this year.
He really has.
I mean, I've been impressed.
I don't think he knew he was going to be playing this year either.
I think that's the more impressive part.
There you go. Get a roll. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good roll there. Good kick by 3-3. Seaman, that's going to put them down about the 35, 34-yard line. Let me tell you about Shaw Technology, Myers. Shaw Technology is the superior option for managing your network. They have your IT and communication requirements covered. Are you ready to enhance your business communication services? I hope you are. If you're ready to get serious, visit them at shawtechnology.com to schedule a consultation. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 34. Eufaula's 2nd series to have the ball, and we have got to quit shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yep, can't do that. That was Buki and Shamar. I mean, I get it. They want to get that pressure, and they want to try to time up that snap count to get an advantage on the offensive line, but you can't give up 5 yards doing it. I mean, those guys are good enough. They don't need to.
No, yeah, good point. Here we go, folks. 1st and 5 here at the 39. 4.5 minutes left, first quarter, 0-0 here in beautiful Eufaula, Alabama.
They're going to give the jet sweep. He's got some space out there.
Yeah, number 6 for Eufaula with a good run. He got about 12, 13 yards there. He got the edge there. And Myers, there really wasn't much Pike Road folks over there, and he made full advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good design play. I don't know if somebody missed an assignment out there. I'm not sure what happened, but he had plenty of space. Richard, also defensively, we haven't had the same starters in a game yet. All the same pieces due to injury or whatever the case might be. But so, they're moving people around every game so far. We haven't had a consistent lineup, which, that matters too.